Welcome back, Bun Buns. Today's activity is creating these paper stars. One of my earliest memories of creating these paper stars was all the way back in high school. I was gifted some of them by a friend, and being typical tuuz, was amazed by the cuteness and immediately went to find a tutorial to make my own. I remember fondly spending hours learning and then creating these little paper stars. They always felt like a little bit of a gem to me. I would write my own wishes and dreams on them. Little things like, I wish I had more plushies, or I ate something really yummy at school today. I hid these little secrets between all the normal stars. They were like little secrets that would be hard to find, and only I knew they were there. Folding these paper stars always brings me back to then, but also the ease with which I fold them now is very different from back then too. It took me about 5 minutes to fold one back then, and now it comes so effortlessly. I remember a store near me that sold pre-cut paper strips for making these little stars. They always had the prettiest designs on them, full of florals and dreamy colors, usually pastel. Little tuuz yearned for them every time she went, but with the justification that I could always just make these strips from paper we had at home, I decided each and every time to forego that small purchase. Yesterday night, when I began folding these little paper stars again, I actually ended up going online to look for those star strips. I found myself in a similar predicament. I didn't want to buy them and almost felt guilty for thinking about it. Surely, they were only $4 for a pack of 2,000, but the joy for me comes in creating these perfectly imperfect strips, being able to truly call it my own creation. I think there is a lesson to be found in this too, that we should delight ourselves in the little things in our lives that bring us joy. Maybe if you guys check back next week with me, you'll find that I've decided to, after all these years, buy a pack of star paper. As I was making this video, I realized I never knew the actual significance of these paper stars, because for me they are a cute decoration, a little hobby that keeps my hands busy. But who knows what they mean to other people, especially my friend that gave it to me so long ago. So I decided to find out, finally, after 15 years. I found they originate in Japan and are known as oritaka, a word that stems from two other Japanese words, ori, or folding, and kami, meaning paper, folding paper. They are symbols of good luck, love, and support, and a small token of showing your appreciation for someone. The story of the paper starts with a little girl in Japan named Hoshi. She loved going outside at night, laying on the ground, and looking up at the vast, endless galaxies and shooting stars above her countryside home. It almost reminds me of a Studio Ghibli story. She witnessed a meteor shower one day and thought, "How sad is it that the stars keep falling every night? I wish they could go back to being in the sky that I love so dearly." And that's how she decided the very next day she would start folding paper stars night after night. And then, next day, she would return to her favorite spot in the grass and see the beautiful night sky filled with stars once again. It's working, she thought. For each falling star that fell out of heaven, I can fold a paper star to replace it the next night. These lucky stars hold a special place in my heart, and I only hope that they can bring a bit of peace and luck to yours as well. Enjoy the video. Love, tuuz.